And what you just heard was me playing Fade to Black, the intro there, by Metallica. So we've got an Ubers match here against Rosstein, or Rosstein, or Pokemon Vega as he used to be known, Vega. Yep, Ubers here, so should be good. I lead off with Shedinja, go for the Protect just to see what he's going to do, but he switches to a Dialga, sets up his Rocks, and I Will-O-Wisp. And those Rocks really a pain to me because it means I can't switch out Shedinja, and it turns out he has Roar as well, which is a real shame for me because I just can't do anything. So I go for an X-Scissor just to get damage, because it's basically the only thing I can do, and I can use Shedinja as Death Fodder later. So out comes Palkia, and I'm going to go for a Spatial Rend here, just to see how much it does, to be honest, because I'm not really expecting to KO this thing. I just want to get as much damage as I can in, so I don't want to switch, so I go for the Spatial Rend, and I do get a crit here, so that was really gay, because he said he would have lived because he had max special defense and stuff, so that was pretty gay there. I switch out here because I don't want to take a Dark Void from Darkrai, and I go to Shedinja to see what he's going to do. And I see that he actually uses Trick, so I'm kind of suspecting that he's got a Choice Scarf, and that he's trying to trick that onto something. So I go to my Kyogre because it has a Choice Scarf as well. It doesn't matter if he tricks me a Choice Scarf. So I'm just going to go for a Water Spout here just to go with the safe option. And he goes out to his Kyogre, and Water Spout actually does quite a decent amount, considering it resists and has pretty high special defense. But that's how beastly Kyogre is. So I'm going to switch here because he's obviously going to Thunder me, and I go out to Garchomp, Scarf Garchomp, testing out Garchomp in Ubers at the moment just to see what it's like, and it did alright in this match, so I might probably use it over Rayquaza in future games as well. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake here, just to get some damage in whatever comes in, and he brings in his Darkrai, and that takes it down and nearly KOs. Now I'm thinking I might be faster, but I see that he does have a Scarf now, so I'm assured of that, and he gets the Dark Void off. So now he has to switch because he can't Dark Void again, because I'm already asleep, and he's locked in with the Choice Scarf. So I'm going to stay in and try and wake myself up, but I don't get the second turn wake, and this is the third turn of me sleeping now. So I've been asleep for 3 turns, and he gets a Swords Dance up with his Arceus. So I'm going to switch out because I don't want him to Extreme Speed, even though he may get another Swords Dance in. He does get a second Swords Dance, and that's pretty gay for me. So in comes Giratina, and I'm hoping I can live a Shadow Claw and get the Will-O-Wisp off on him just to stop his Rampage of Sweep. And I do just live with 64 HP. Will-O-Wisp doesn't miss, and I hit it, and that was a godsend. That was a real saver, because I would have been completely swept by that thing otherwise. So he just finishes me off with the Shadow Claw, and Giratina just goes down as Death Fodder. So I want to try and take this Arceus down as quickly as possible, so I think the best thing to go to is my TARDIS, seeing as it resists most moves that this thing should be packing, as well as its stab normal I resist. So he goes for an Extreme Speed, still does a relatively good amount, considering he's burned, but I've just finished it off with a Dragon Pulse, and down it goes thanks to the burn. So that was good, and things looking alright at the moment. So he's thinking what to go to, and I'm not sure, he takes a while to decide this, and he brings out his Darkrai. So I don't want to get a Scarf tricked onto me again, just because it'd just be a pain. So I go out to Dragon Force, and he tricks the Scarf onto Dragon Force, and we both have a Scarf now, and now he's stuck on Trick again, so I'm just going to stay in and try and wake myself up again, because I've had 3 turns and I should wake up now. So he switches out, I think, because he has to, and I'm just going to try and wake myself up, but I don't wake up, and I'm still asleep. Now, I was fearing Ice Beam here, but I knew I was faster than Kyogre, and if I woken up, I probably could have KO'd it without Rage. But I decided to switch anyway, just because I didn't want to risk me not waking up. And I go to Palkia, but he plays very, very well here, predicts my switch, and goes with the Thunder. Now, if I'd stayed in there, it would have been all to my credit, because I would have been able to take that thing out next turn if I'd waken up. But unfortunately, he was over-predicting, and that was a very, very nice move. Now, he knows I'm going to switch right back to Garchomp, thinking that he's locked into Thunder, which he is, and he predicts that and goes to Darkrai, so he's really outplaying me at the moment. And this sort of sequence of events helped him to take the win in this game. So Dragon Force comes in and he gets the Dark Pulse off, and I just use him as death fodder. So I go out to my TARDIS, and I'm going to go with a Stealth Rock here, I think, or I go with a Thunder Wave. I go with a Thunder Wave. He brings in his Kyogre, and that's going to paralyze the thing, and it's going to be pretty much crippled from now on, so it can't really do much else to me. So I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rock here, mainly because it's the best thing I can do at the moment. And Ice Beam does a relatively good amount, mainly because I'm modest and I don't have max special defense. I have max special defense for modest Dialga, but I don't have plus special defense nature, so I go with the Dragon Pulse, and it nearly KOs it, and I'm just going to take it out this turn with another Dragon Pulse. So that should be good to take out the Kyogre, and yeah, get rid of it. So now I'm thinking what to do. I'm staying in here. And I am going to try and do something, probably. He brings out an attack form Deoxys, and I'm pretty much screwed here because he's going to superpower and take me out. But I'm hoping that my Scarf Kyogre can outspeed this thing, and I'm not sure. Mine's modest and Scarf, so I'm hoping to outspeed, hoping to go for the Water Spout and take the thing out. But unfortunately for me, max speed attack form Deoxys actually outspeeds Scarf modest Kyogre. If I was timid, I would have outsped it, but unfortunately for me, he does outspeed, and he takes me out with a Thunder. So that goes down with a Kyogre, and I only have my my Palkia left, and that's going to go down to a Thunder as well. So that was a good game there, Rosstein, Vega, whatever, and yeah, that was a really good game. Your first Ubers match, so you did pretty creditably to win that game. So good game, Rosstein. Go check out his version. He recorded a version of this as well. And subscribe to him as well. I'll put the channel link in the description. Go subscribe to him. And comment, rate, subscribe. And yeah, that's me. Out.